What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody has had a great week. Nice holiday week. If you guys celebrate St. Patrick's Day, happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope you all are staying safe this weekend, having fun, doing whatever. If you're going out to parades, if you're having fun with family, some of you out there may not celebrate it at all, but it is a fun holiday if you're into that. And if you guys missed me on Thursday for my Thursday video, that's why. I was kind of out of town doing my thing this week. I'm back in, and as you can see here in front of you, I have found some deals while I was out and about. When I'm out traveling, I try to stop at new places, check new coin shops out, kind of see what's going on. But before I share all this with you guys, I just want to also mention, silver's up a little bit this week. We're about halfway back to our 60-day high. I just want to warn everybody not to get too crazy excited. And I'm mostly talking to the newer stackers. Silver's pretty volatile. The metals are pretty volatile. There's always something going on in the market. There's always some sort of crazy thing going on, regardless who's in office, and people get very excited when things move. That's kind of what silver does. It goes up a couple bucks, down a couple bucks. It trends sideways for long periods of time. I would just warn everybody not to go, out there and spend every dollar you have because of FOMO or fear of missing out. What I do is I continue to look for deals and purchase consistently. That would be my advice to you guys, you new stackers out there. Just don't go out there, and especially when silver pops up $1 and people get a little excited with the market, the premiums tend to jump up. And I've noticed that, and there's a reason for that, guys. They're the businesses out there, whether it's local or if it's, online dealers, they're going to try to take advantage of the hype, and they know everybody's coming in. It's supply and demand. When it first spiked, I think I shared with you guys last week, there was a lot of people that ran to the coin shop. When I was in the coin shop, a lot of people were in there panic buying, getting really excited about the bank stuff. I just let you guys know, don't overspend is all I'm saying. I'm not telling you not to buy, not to enjoy yourself, not to try to capitalize on some. If you find some deals, that's exactly what I do. I just don't want you guys to go out and overspend, get excited, fear of missing out type thing. It's going to bounce around. That's what it does. I definitely don't think we're on a huge up run right now. It's a little too early to tell. Obviously, nobody knows, but my opinion, I'm not going to get too excited until we get up over that $24, $25 mark and we hold there. In the meantime, I'm thinking that we're going to be bouncing up and down, back and forth. But it's hard not to get caught up in it because everything you see online, on Instagram, Facebook, all the YouTube videos about when silver moves a little bit this way or that, everybody gets really, really excited, and it's hard not to get caught up into that, especially if you're newer. So enough with that rant. Let's check out some of the cool stuff that I was able to find while I was out and about, and let's look at this big old nice stack of these A-Mark chunkies. Now these ones here are from the 80s. These are all dated 1981. None of the more, crazy rare versions without the dates or the asterisks or anything in this pile. But I did walk into a place and they did have 20 of these. So I went ahead and scooped every single one of them. This is the type of stuff that I look for when I'm out there. This is the stuff that I've been stacking for years, finding deals on. A lot more people are into this type of stuff nowadays, and I've really, really been able to capitalize on the popularity and the increasing premiums on the vintage bars. It's definitely been a huge win for me over the years, and something that I continue to collect and have fun with. Now here is another fun art bar. Now when I see the art bars, nowadays I go ahead and scoop them up. As you can see, Winchester, Indiana silver tone, so it's a little bit older. Lake Tahoe, just a cool bar to add to the art bar stack. Let's move on. Here's another one. Transtector, absolute transient protection. Sometimes I'll tell you guys, when you go out there and you see businesses like this on these bars, some of these are more rare. Idaho Silver, they make a lot of different bars, or had made a lot of different bars for different businesses and companies. This one was in really nice condition. And again, right now, with the lack of art bars that I've been finding, I tend to scoop up most of the stuff that I don't recognize or I think you know, will have a decent premium on it. So I went ahead and scooped that. Here's another one that's a little bit older, just a cool design. As you can see, 1975 Father's Day bar. Nice, cool design there. You got Madison Mint. It's just a mint that they've had so many art bars back in the 70s, and I have lots and lots of them in my collection. That was one that I added as well. Here you may recognize this one as the American the Beautiful series. There's a whole bunch of these. These are all 1 ounce as well. A little bit different shaped bars that these ones don't fit in the airtights. These ones you have to keep in flips, or the plastic ones like this. If you are into collecting these and keeping them in good shape. This is the New England Lobster Man version. I do believe I have 1 or 2 of these already, but anytime, like I said, when I'm out and about and I get a good deal on them, I will scoop up the art bars for sure. Here's another one you guys might be recognize, rather. Freedom of the Press, the 10 round set from Johnson Matthey in the mid-80s there, the Freedom rounds. These were pretty cool. Have a few sets of these already, but if I see these in the generic bin, I go ahead and scoop them. And as well as these Engelhard Prospectors. Now, Engelhard over the last couple years, with a lot more people getting into the market and a lot more people jumping into vintage Engelhard, even though they're not rare whatsoever, the collectability of Engelhard has never been higher and the premiums have never been higher. So if you're still able to find any Engelhard in your generic bins out there, go ahead and scoop them. Extremely recognizable name that people will overpay for. So that's a good one to get. And it has nothing to do with rarity. And a lot of the stuff with the vintage stuff doesn't have to do with rarity. Even if you are a collector of art bars, you know, there's ways to find mintages on these bars within the old silver art bar catalogs and such. But just realize that the rarity of them really does not go hand in hand with the value or the premiums, because a lot of them that have higher mintages go for a lot more than the rare ones. It's just, you know, it's what's popular and what people are chasing. It's kind of the same way with the coins. You know, it's not necessarily always the rare stuff that brings the most money. Here's a cool silver round. As you can see, Free the Eagle here for a Stronger America, 1984. This one is Howard Ruff's Annual National Convention. Doesn't really show it here, but it's got some cool color to it, from 1984. I love Eagles, like that one. I don't believe I had one of those in my collection of rounds yet, so I scooped that one. Here's an American Pacific, 1982 mint. Just a silver trade unit. I know I have a few of these, but again, if I find them and I feel like I have found good deals, I pick them up. Here's a really cool one, guys. A Cascade Refining Ink. Look at the view on that bar. Salt Lake City, Utah. I've had some Cascade Refining old vintage pours from the early to almost mid 80s. So to find a round out there was pretty cool. And so we went ahead and scooped that as well. Sometimes when I find these, they're obviously from other people's collections where they brought them in the airtights and just kind of sell them off when they have to sell them. So it's unfortunate, but when we're out there trying to look for deals and scooping stuff, it's always fun to find these when they come in. Now, these World Trade silver rounds, they made for quite a few different years, many different years. As you can see, all the different languages, you know, pure silver, plata pura, all the different ones that I can't, Argento, Puro, I can't pronounce, but just cool old World Trade units. This one is a 1985, but I was also able to find like a stack of 1974s. Now I'll show you these. I picked up a few of those. Just the looks of these old rounds and old bars are just great. I absolutely really enjoy these. I love adding these low premium, low premium as in you get them out of the generic bin, but they have premium built in, and that's one thing that I always talk about. Sorry about my grubby nails, guys. I was in the shop today, and I got to get back in there after this video, but I'm doing a lot of pouring right now and a lot of cleaning. But yeah, these old World Trade rounds are very, very cool. I like that. There's a big stack of which ones are these? These are the tri-state refinings. I found a few different variations of these old rounds. Tri-state refining, found a handful of those in various condition. Picked those up as well. What else have we not gone over? And of course, here we have some Hoffman and Hoffmans. These are really cool. These are nice and collectible. I have quite a few of these in my stack. Anytime I find these, I pick them up. These are from 1981. Just nice collectible old rounds with a real cool design. Just a nice design. Was able to find a couple of those. And here we did find one coin. We were able to add one coin to the collection. Now this is a pretty common one. A lot of you guys out there may recognize this. I paid $15 for it, which I thought was a pretty good deal. It's a 1966 10 shilling. This is Irish. This is the 50th anniversary of Easter Rising. It's a commemorative coin. It's kind of concave, and this one appears to be in very nice condition. Just a really nice old silver coin. As you can see there, it's about maybe a ½ ounce of silver there is all, but just beautiful. Try to get you a good look at that. Just a real cool old Irish coin. Not super old, but got a real good deal on that when I was picking up my stuff, so went ahead and scooped it. So we were able to score, I think it's a little over 40 ounces or so here, guys, and a nice coin to add to the stack this week. Had a lot of fun out there checking out these new coin shops. What I have found, guys, going out, and it makes me appreciate some of my own coin shops around my local area. I know you guys, not everybody has your own coin shops where you can go out and check. Some of you have to travel quite a ways, and I'm starting to see the premiums definitely creep up, definitely get quite a bit higher than they were just a couple weeks ago. And the thing that kind of sucks about the premiums going up is when they go up, they take their time to come back down. So I'm not I don't know exactly what the market's going to do. I don't really feel at this time. I don't have my guts telling me it's not going to like shoot to the moon or anything like that. But again, the dealers definitely take advantage of when hype things happen, and they like to increase the premiums, maybe move stuff around, make it feel like you're missing out and that you need to jump on and buy a bunch of stuff. But again, just want to reiterate, don't buy into it, guys. Don't overspend. Continue to purchase however you purchase. Again, I'm not telling you guys what to do. I just share what I do. But I've been stacking for a minute. It goes up, it goes down. Don't get too overexcited unless it starts going consistently up for many, many days in a row. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys for stopping by. Again, I hope you guys have a great, safe holiday weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one.